Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I cannot believe fall is basically around the corner. So that means for me, new season, a new bag of empties. So stay tuned and check out this video. I'm going to share with you all my empty products from the summer, what I liked and what I didn't like. All right, so I think the first thing I'm going to start off with is just the little things I have, because I do have a lot of face products I went through and a good chunk of hair products. So deodorant, I actually got this one by Capara, I believe that's how you say it. Their tropical scent was amazing for the summer. You guys need to check this, aluminum free. It has coconut oil in there. I really do like this. I've had the plain one before, so I like these for the summer and the spring. But yeah, keeps you dry. Perfect deodorant. All right, and of course, I went through a lot of SPF for the summer. So Coola's always my go-to for SPF, and I actually had their white tea. This was their sport one. And then I had, which is SPF 50, and then I also had, this is their matte finish one, their mineral sunscreen. And then I also used their BB cream. I really like all these. I would have to say I like the matte ones over the regular ones, just because with the silkiness, I always feel like my face is a little bit oily. The matte absorbs it more. So if you guys are more like an oily complexion, I would stick with mattes, but otherwise they're all good. Like I said, I love Coola. It's one of my favorite sun care products. So check these ones out. All right, and then a couple makeups, primers, and setting sprays. So I actually got this from, I think it's Ciate, London. I actually really like their products. This is their watermelon face primer, if it will focus. It's like not want to focus because it's glaring on the camera. But this is actually their setting spray, so maybe that will pick it up a little bit better. Kind of. But their watermelon hydrating primer and their setting spray was amazing to go together. It really did hydrate my face, especially for the summer. I really liked this. However, the other setting spray I got was by this company, and I know I'm gonna butcher. I was not a fan of this. It just smelled a little weird, a little funky for me. I like where it has like a little bit of scent or no scent at all. It just had this weird like smell, and yeah, fine. It was working with my makeup, but just for overall, like I have to have a smell too. So for just a setting spray that just had a bleh smell and was okay, I wouldn't recommend this. But these ones I would recommend. This primer was it was like a water-based primer, so went on, it glided really well, especially if I had sunburn from being outside. This was actually really good. And of course, to top it off with a setting spray, amazing. All right, and then makeup wise, really didn't go through too much makeup because in the summer, obviously I go more natural and I just stick away from that kind of stuff. But I did finish up my Tarte C Hydro Concealer. I love this concealer. The one that I have is 20B in light. This one is awesome. I actually just ran out of it, and I actually just ordered another one. So if you're looking for a hydration concealer, this one is actually really good. As well as this lipstick by Dirty Little Secret. You can see the color, really nude. So I stick with like basically nude lipsticks and mascara for the summer. So I actually did go through, of course, the lipstick. And I also went through this, it's called Lash Flex Thickening Mascara by Beauty Creations. Got this in one of my Ipsy bags. I was not a fan of this at all. The brush was fine, but when I would put this on, it was clumping on my eyes and it was a pain to get off. So I did not like this. But of course, this concealer and this lipstick, I do recommend. And actually this lipstick is in Pillow Talk. So, all right, so that's all the little stuff I have. So now on to the big stuff, tons of face stuff and then tons of hair. So I'm actually gonna do hair first because I have a little bit less than the face products. So first things first with hair, shampoo by Amica. I actually had this Bond shampoo. I actually really do like this. The only thing I don't like about this shampoo and conditioner is I'm not really a fan of the smell, but I actually really do feel like it was straightening my hair up. So if you guys don't mind a conditioner and shampoo that doesn't smell the best, then check this one out. And then a couple hair masks that I got was by Coconut and Fig. This one was really nice. I got this in a glossy box. It was nice to try. When I go out and buy it, it didn't stand out to me, but it's not a bad thing if you have to pick it from one of your, you know, boxes that you guys got. But it did make my hair feel very coconutty, very smooth. So I didn't mind using it. But I did like by Briogeo their avocado kiwi moisture mask. So this one is definitely a repurchase that I will repurchase. And I got with this deluxe sample, I had like probably about 5 times to use it. So I really did like this. It really did hydrate my hair. So you guys should check this one out. And then I had by R & Co their Foil Frizz and Static spray. This actually, I have 2 of these. I actually got these in my FabFitFun. I like, it does help with the staticness. However, I'm not a fan of this spray. It wasn't my favorite smelling wise. It does like cloud up the bathroom. I like other sprays from them, but if you have a lot of frizz and static and you don't want that hairspray feel, this one actually is really good. Just for me, I just did not like the smell. And then I have one more hair care product, which this is probably the best product I've ever gotten hair wise. And I'm actually kind of disappointed because I got this hair, for those of you who know, my hair grows really, really, really slow. I actually got extensions, and right before I got extensions, I used this product, and I'm so bad because then my hair started growing really, really fast. This stuff works. It's by Olaplex. So I actually got this one in an Ipsy deluxe bag, the big box that they get every quarter. And it says to use this on step 0 and then step 3. Well, I had to purchase step 3 because obviously it didn't come within the box. So you actually put this in your hair for 10 minutes, let it soak in there, and then you put this in there for another 10 minutes and then rinse. This one can last a little bit longer. They said you can go beyond the 10 minutes, but I noticed such a difference in my hair from using this stuff that I actually almost did not get the extensions because my hair was growing fast. But if you guys are having issues with your hair to detox and scalp, you guys need to try Olaplex 0 and 3. You guys will absolutely love this product. All right, so that's everything from hair. So for face products, I'm gonna start off with the ones that I wasn't so crazy about. So I actually got a couple scrubs. I needed some scrubs. Normally I used to get a bunch of scrubs in all my boxes and I was completely out of scrubs. So I actually added ones for add-ons and I didn't like them. They didn't scrub my face like I normally like them. So I don't even know how to say this one. This is one of the scrubs I got. Was not a fan. This was like a peeling scrub. It just made my face feel all like cruddy and peely, so I do not recommend this one whatsoever. And then this one was a little bit more of where it did feel like it was scrubbing. However, this little box this is a full size. This did not last long whatsoever, but it did scrub my face. Was it the best scrub? No. So I really wouldn't recommend that. But the one scrub out of the 3 of them that I did like was this one. This is actually the second time that I've gotten this product, and I actually did like this one. This one actually scrubbed right away, but I actually used this one I had this one before I purchased those from a box, so I used this, and then of course I'm like, oh, wish I had more of this, but because this was all the way in the beginning of the summer. But those are all the scrubs I got. I did get a sample of this face wash by Bad Habit. This one was actually pretty nice. It was like a mint smell. It actually did really wake me up in the morning. So for got a deluxe sample, it's matcha and mint morning cleanser. You guys get a sample to try. I would try this one. And then of course my absolute favorite face wash with of course cream that goes with it is by Pearlie's, their pineapple. Look, I actually like sucked these dry. So this is their pineapple line. This is amazing. I love using this in the summer. I started off last summer with it, and then I got another one for this summer. I can't say enough about Pearlie's. Pearlie's is one of my favorite companies, and actually down below I have a coupon code for 30% off for you guys to check it out. But their, oh my goodness, their pineapple face wash and cream is amazing. So it gives you vitamin C, it helps brighten an even skin tone, and it just has all these powerful superfoods that go into your face to benefit your skin as you're done with washing and hydrating your skin all day. And it's just, I can't say enough about it. You need to try Pearlie's products. So, but yeah, and what's nice about the cream is I like how this is like a water-based jelly cream compared to like that thick moisturizer. So check these ones out. And then I have a toner. I always get this. So this toner, it's a toner and a morning mist spray by, I don't even know exactly the company, but it's SOROCI. I get these for $5 at $5 add-on to my FabFitFun box. So I've had this a couple times. It's like the third time I've got the set. It's amazing. It's nice, simple, just to switch up a toner because I don't like to use the same thing over and over again because I don't like my skin to get immune to whatever product I'm using. But these ones are really, really good. And then I have two eye creams. One is by This Works. It's my wrinkle eye repair. Not too bad. Would I go out and buy this? No, but the benefits that it did have, it's really supposed to brighten and help with wrinkles. I mean, I don't really have wrinkles, so I mean, maybe it's doing its job, that it just makes my skin look the way that it still looks, but it wasn't like, it did last a long time, I will say that. It did last a long time. It probably lasted me like 6 to 7 weeks, so normally eye creams don't last that long for me, but it's not that too bad. And then there was this one by MZ Skin. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like this one whatsoever. I got this in one of my deluxe Ipsy bags, and this thing is like $155, $135, and it was like the texture that this was, one, it's not even worth the price. I would never spend that much on an eye cream, but it was just very, like, when I would put it on, it would like cake on. I barely put any on there. It would be like crummy after a while. I would not recommend this one whatsoever. And then this one by Murad, this was one of their night creams. I did like this, and one of the things I really like about this is it did, you know, work for what I needed to moisturize at night. I don't like these kind of containers because I hate sticking my finger in there due to the fact like I have nails, but this one was really cool. This one, you actually like pressed on it and then the stuff came out. So that, I really liked that about this container a lot, but it, you know, pretty good product. I don't know, it's a hydrator. I don't know, it doesn't stand out to me. I really liked how the container was, but I mean, it wasn't a bad product. I actually got this in a bag, of course. I get all my stuff in bags. That's how I try all these products out, or if, you know, I get PR packages, but it's not that bad if you want to try it and get a sample in one of your bags, or if you like this company, go for it. All right, and then last but not least, I have tons of serums and face oils. So I don't even know like what order to even try these. I know which one I'm gonna say last because it's one of my favorite products. So I actually have this one by Pink Diamond. It was a instant lifting serum by Radical. This one, I got this in a FabFitFun box. not too bad. The only thing I don't like about this product is when you're using it, you can't see how much is left in the product itself. I like the ones that you could actually see how much you have left of something. So this one I actually only used at night. My face felt the same. You know, I liked how the texture was. Would I go out and buy this? I don't know. Would I pick it again? I don't know. It just didn't like, you know, I didn't have the wrinkles. You know, my skin's pretty fine to begin with. I mean, so did I see anything negative happen to my face? No. So it pretty much maintained whatever you know, how my face looks. So I guess it was doing its job, but it's, you know, like I said, I don't know if I would just go back out and pick it out again, but it wasn't that bad to try. Then the other product I have is by Elemis. So this is their night cream oil. I actually did purchase this again. So this is actually the first time I actually got it and I finished it. And I do like this how it is like a cream oil. It actually feels like a cream with like a little bit of oil in there, so I don't have to use a double product of a cream and an oil, because I do like to put oils on my face as well. This one, it was very lightweight, smooth on my skin. Sorry, my little 5-year-old just walked by and is making faces at me, and she's hilarious. But anyways, so yeah, no, I actually you know, didn't mind using this. It was very lightweight. A little does go a long way. So I actually, like I said, I do have a second one of these. I would love to keep trying it. I don't have a lot of night stuff. I like to use specific stuff for the night and specific stuff for the day. So it's nice to, you know, find a product that I'm getting sidetracked because I just remind myself, this cap here, this was like the only thing that was annoying, because sometimes when I go to pick up my product, it would like, I would like grab it and it just like automatically falls off and then makes this big loud noise, and it's like a domino effect where all my stuff goes everywhere. So, but yeah, so sidetrack. Anyways, but no, if you guys have a chance to try this, I would try this one out. And then I have by 111 Skin, I have their Rose Gold Booster. I've had this is probably my third bottle. I actually do really, really like this. I've picked it out before and I just randomly got it before in my boxes. It's very thin. I do feel like this illuminating glow, so I actually like to use this on the weekends a lot when I know I'm gonna like, when I'm gonna have like a full face of makeup, because it gives like this little tint of illumination. But then I also like to use it again during the week when I'm not wearing any makeup, just to give my face a little illumination, just because I'm not wearing any makeup. So not too bad. This is pretty expensive. I know, like, I want to say maybe it's like $135. Would I personally spend $135 on it? No, because I don't like spending. I don't care if I have millions of dollars. I still wouldn't spend that much money on products just for myself. But like I said, if you get it as an add-on or choice, that's when I definitely would try this kind of product. And who knows? I mean, maybe you guys would spend that much as long as you try it out and like it. All right, so these ones, I'm gonna save the best for last because I have a couple that I wasn't like really too crazy about. Okay, so I have this by Volition, I think it's saying, their oil. I was not a fan of this one. Just, it really felt oily for me, and I will say I did like the little dapper, so you just, you know, click it here and then that's how you get the oil out, but I just didn't like the oiliness. However, that's me personally having oily skin. It just really made my skin a little bit more oily than it should. But I did notice, this is a correcting oil. I have a little dark spots over here just from when I, you know, was younger. It did lighten them up. So I will say this product does really work well if you have dark spots on your face, especially sunspots. It did correct a little bit. But for myself, it did its job. Obviously it's gone now, or pretty much gone now. I can't keep using a product that's like really, really oily, even if it works really, really well, just because my face, like, I want to prevent breakouts, but I mean, I don't break out anyways, but I just don't like the oiliness feel. And then I have two serums. I got both of these in BoxyCharm, and actually this first one, I actually got a second one that I'm currently using right now because they actually sent me a repeat of a product which I've never had before. So this one right here, I think it's by Studio Makeup. You know what? Simple Hydration product serum. It was fine. Did its job. because I always like to use like one hydration serum. I did feel very hydrated. There's a lot of product in here, so it did take me a long time to go through. So I did like this from getting in my box. And then this one's Clarity. This is their hydration serum. I did like this one too. This is their step 3. I'm actually really curious because I actually just picked out in my Ipsy bag step 5. So I'm actually curious to see how that one works. It really stinks because now I like using the same products together. So now that I'm getting step 5 from that one, it would have been nice to still have some of step 3 to go ahead and use with step 5, but that's okay. But both of these two, I liked them. Very nice hydrating serums. I'm not really sure if they're that expensive, but I wouldn't mind using these again. So I do recommend these. And then last but not least, my absolute favorite vitamin C. I just recently found this vitamin C. I actually needed one. I used to use Sunday Riley. I still do. I flip-flop between this one and Sunday Riley. But I was out of it. I'm like, oh my goodness, I need a vitamin C serum. Sure enough, Ipsy had an add-on choice. I think I got it for like 12 bucks. This, and I never even heard of this company before. Clean Skin Club. There says their vitamin C booster. This booster is amazing. I can't get enough of this. It's got watermelon, green tea, and pineapple. And I love those 3, especially like, I don't really notice a lot of products that have watermelon and pineapple together, and the benefits for watermelon and pineapple is really good for your skin, and then green tea on top of it. And another, it's clean, obviously, Clean Skin Club. But you need to try this product out, and their products aren't even that really expensive. I actually just got for my daughter, well, I have their spray, their mist for their face. I actually just got my daughter the acne one, and she's actually been pretty good, where she hasn't been having her random breakouts as she normally has. So I would highly recommend that. Actually, down below I have a coupon code for them because I just love them so much that I actually reached out for them. I'm an affiliate partner with them now, and you need to try them out. So check out the coupon code down below. They have their face wash is amazing, and their moisturizers are amazing. It's a really good line. And they also have, what's really good is they have cotton swabs, cotton pads, and face cloths that are actually reusable. So the thing with Clean Skin Care Club is they have these products that you can use to wash your face, use this the cotton swab to remove makeup, and then of course the pads for the toner, because you need to throw your stuff out. It helps better. It's more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's more clean, just sum it up that way. It's more clean on your face to take a rag, wipe it once, wash your face, and throw it away than it is to constantly use one of your face rags that you don't obviously wash your face rags every day. I'm guilty of that too. I go every couple days without washing my face rag. That's just how it is. I mean, who has time to do laundry every single day? But these are just, it's more beneficial for your skin. Acne, that's one thing, with the dirt and all the buildup that is in your rags, that even, yes, you're washing it out, might not get everything fully out, and you're still washing your face with that. These rags are really supposed to help you with your skin. For me, I don't break out that much. It's more beneficial for my daughter, but I have noticed, with using these products, that my skin does feel different, and my daughter different as well. So I would definitely recommend this product for sure. All right, so that's all my empties for basically the summer. What's really nice is I like that I build enough of empties like per quarters, because I always like to start off my season with empties because it's out with the old and in with the new. So I'm actually glad that I had enough products. I used to never go through all these products, and now I try to go through to, even if I don't finish the product completely, when I've had enough of it, it goes in my empty bag. But that's it for this video. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you'd like to know my empties. I'm actually really curious for you guys to comment down below and tell me products that you use throughout the summer. What you liked, what you didn't like, if you used any of these products, what your thoughts are on. I love the feedback. I get comments all the time, and my DMs on my Instagram. Check that out. I do respond to people. I do love talking to others about stuff like this. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button, because of course, since I just started my fall empties, what's that mean? My fall favorite skin, hair, and makeup, amongst other things. So I think I am, of course, ending this video because my daughter's behind the camera and she's making fun of me. And it's hilarious. It's my 5-year-old for you guys, those of you that don't know. So like I said, check my channel out. And then actually my 5-year-old, her name's Bella. She's got her own channel now called Bella Beans. So that is also linked in the description below. Just subscribe to her channel. She has fun kid stuff to do. So if you guys have kids or just want to watch like a fun little kid do some fun things, check her channel out as well. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.